Hello there, fellow tavern keepers. Rodamon here. Thank you for tuning in to Dwarf Fortress. Episode 23, Opening the Cavern for Monster Slayers. What is my drink bill? Because we have the easy... I'm going to move the drinks up to the top. Brew drink from plant. I wish I could, like, just drag or something. Not have to click 45 times to move this up so I can keep track of it easier. Maybe there's a way to do it better. I'm sure it's another, like, oh, just get DF hack. But, you know, whatever. So, brew plant. We are aiming for 600 drinks. So, the fact that we aren't able to easily get there indicates that we have a lack of people working on it. We have 75 people, and 75 people drink 4 drinks a season, which is 300 drinks a season. So 600 drinks is like 2 seasons worth of drinks, which sounds like a lot, but it ultimately isn't that much. Granted, one of those people is a longtime visitor, and I don't know how much humans drink per season. But my larger point is it might be worth making sure our brewers... I'm going to add another brewer. And potentially add a 4th. Just to make sure that its throughput's good. And then for food, we eat 150 prepared meals a season. And we have just shy of... No, not just shy, but shy of 2 seasons worth of prepared meals. Even with DF hack, that one doesn't get any better? Yeah. Well. Essentially... Oh, what is... You're complaining that you can't mine a corner. Or something. You can't mine out where shell door is going. Resume. Was someone standing in the way? I'm assuming someone was standing in the way. Someone was dumb, and I was blamed for it. Am I going to make the Unhappy Brawlers Brigade thin out grumpy peoples? I wasn't planning on it. I really don't have that much grump. I mean, the other thing is I could always just, like, banish the grump. You know, I don't have to kill the grump. I can just go, hey, Ficod, guess what? Bye. And then, you know, for children, I could, like, burrow them onto the surface or whatever. And wait for kobolds to come snatch them. But I don't need to go to that extreme. That ain't a fortress, that's a prison camp. I'm gonna get rid of these shield doors to the hallway now. I don't feel like I need them. This will make this feel more open otherwise. What is going on with my shield cabinetry bottleneck? I think it's just a lack of workers. I mean, I see the bill here. Also, why do we keep making doors? What is... let me check in on that bill. Shell door. Oh, because we have up to 15? Let's do up to 10. I mean, I know I need a lot of doors, but I don't need... I feel like we have a lot of doors right now. Well, okay. I have 16 uninstalled doors, yeah. I don't know why I was throwing new bills. Alert! Ah, Zenexim! Finally, a trade caravan that we might care to trade with. So move goods. Bins of... Alright, this is finished goods that are not gems, so don't need to move that one. How many bars do we have? It depends on their carry weight. Let me see, is it a caravan? It's a yak. 2 yaks. So they're probably not going to have a ton of carry weight, meaning that I'm probably not going to trade a lot of bars, unless they're really high value bars. So let's consider. I'll throw... What's going on with the X? Oh, right, because there's crossbows in it. I'm not allowed to export. Yeah. So there's some cut gems in here, not many, but I'll put that in. There's like all of this old tattered clothing that I could definitely sell them. That's one way to get rid of your stuff that you don't want. Do I not have like gem bins? You didn't know you could forbid things for export? That was just our mayor forbidding it. I didn't do that on purpose. The mayor... Oh, yeah, here's the gem bin. And then maybe, the copper weapons that I don't intend to use, I can sell too. I don't need, like, a copper short sword and a copper battle axe. I can just get rid of them. Alright, that's probably good. Farm, how you doing? You look very... Whoa, okay, strange mood. The trapper is possessed. Okie dokie. Oh, also, the last one that did a strange mood. What skill did they get? Dobar? You became a legendary woodcrafter as a result. Do I don't have a woodcraft work detail. I do have carpenter. I guess that's one and the same. Never mind. No new work detail. Carpenter. Grandmaster. What is Dobar? Carpenter is a... Tall is a legendary planter? Okay. Yeah, they're different skills. Just realized. Dobar. Yeah, you're a legendary woodcrafter. You're a terrible carpenter. I like it's confusing that they're like there's just one of everything. So woodcrafter would be woodworking? No. That is woodcrafting. Done. Done. So, to go over the work details, brewers have to brew. Carpenters don't have to carpenter. I don't think I have enough carpentry requirements to restrict them. Gem cutters have to gem cut. It's mostly because we export it. Weaponsmith have to smith weapons. I don't have any weapons that I'm smithing right now, so I'm going to actually unlock that. Armor smiths have to make armor. That makes sense because I need armor. Smelters have to smelt. Again, that makes sense because I need smelting. Leather workers do not have to make... No, I'm going to lock that actually. Not for you, but for them because that's clothing. Metal workers have to work metal. That makes sense. Clothiers have to clothe. Stone carvers don't have to stone carve. Well, no, actually, I'll leave that in. Stone crafters. And I might want another stone crafter because I believe the stonecraft is making like cabinets and stuff. So I'm going to add one more to this list. We'll add this stone carver to it, even though I know it's a separate skill. Cooks have to cook. Woodcrafters have to... yeah, okay. So that looks right. So Zazit is possessed. And let's stalk them, see what they're up to. They're grabbing... So they're taking a stoneworker. They're grabbing shale. Alright, let's request the broker and get going. Oh, they have a Boogud and a Midram too. And an Ockrel puzzle box. So what are we really looking for? We are looking for... I think cloth is always going to be wanted. It's hard to keep up with cloth demand. Same with leather. There's basically nothing to hunt. I don't think we've hunted anything in a long time. Because there's like a few birds on this map tile, and that's about it. So I'll stockpile. That's probably more than enough leather. Also, I don't know what a green devourer is, but that sounds scary. Cheap leather, though. We'll do more cloth than leather, because I know that we have a lot of clothing needs. So that's a good start. Let's queue things up to be sold. Old shoes, yes. We have some really high value gems in the cut here, which I'll add later. I want to prioritize selling our garbage over everything else. So it's really effective to get rid of worn clothing. So they're still at trader loss. Now I'll queue up the cheaper gems. Also, selling the cheaper gems is a way to, like, slightly manipulate Strange Mood to, if Strange Moods accept gems for crafting, it will encourage your Moodies to pick more expensive gems. Okay, so I do see Trader Profit. Let's keep buying cloth. And then maybe, like, meat. Because if any time I want to, like, make more gems, it's really easy to do. I just mine them up and our restricted gem cutters will inevitably tend to it. This is a big old trade. Oh yeah. They're really hooking me up with the textiles, man. Buy wood if available? I don't think it's available, but I'll check. Oh my god. Let's just buy all their meat. And all that, well, I'll buy all their fish, but I'm a little worried that we'll go spoiling, but we'll see. So there's even more cloth. I don't know if I can afford all that they have for sale. If I part with more high quality gems, I suppose I can. Let's just keep doing it. I'm really not going to have to worry about cloth for a long time if I bulk buy like this. This is not every season that they come with like this much stuff. Good lord, I'm buying like hundreds. Alright, so that's all the gems I have for sale. So as soon as this stops being green, I know I'm basically hit limit. It's still green. So let's sell a few oh, there we go. A few fewer gems until it's breaking even. There. That allows them to have decent profit, and we end up with a mountain full of textiles and meat. Trade. They are static with the trading because I gave them a pretty good price. No trading, and then let's remove the goods from the stockpile. Diplomacy. Okay. No requests. Cheese and tools. Well, I'll consider it. No, we also have a mace man that will probably petition. Histek. They are 57, 2 lovers, 7 children. They have a flail, shield, competent mace man, expert tracker. We'll see if they petition us. Yeah, that was a lot of trade there. So if I check my cloth stocks, we have 207 now. That's a lot. And then I might need to redo the kitchen, but meat we bought like 145, and then fish we bought something similar. 78. So let's check kitchen. All the meat got queued up to be cooked. Good. Yep, this looks just about right. Look at all the haulers. So, strange mood. You grabbed cave spider, silk cloth, sheep leather, badger bone, oval ruby, cabochons, and naked mole dog leather with shale. That's a list. I don't know what you're making, but it is a list. We keep making, like, masterwork stuff. Our clothier is doing a good job. Because you're an expert. Always so loud. A shale crown. Offers it to the Insightful Canyon, which is our site government. Part of me wants to put it in the mayor's office. Like the mayor's bedroom. Maybe that's what I'll do. So, add new task, other object, add a silver, pedestal. And that's it. Where are you? That's it, I think, because possessed does not get... Yeah, does not get... It's not a strange mood, so due to possession, there's no skill up. Got it. Alright, Darzan. Do you need help as a stone cutter? I'm going to add another stone cutter. Tal, I'm going to allow you to plant and stone cut. And then Wishbringer as well. It's funny that Wishbringer is both a carpenter and a stone cutter, because there's like 2 and 2. It's confusing. Alright, and that should help with the coffer and cabinet queue. One of the reasons I add the coffers and the cabinets is like it's a place to put your clothing, as you can see. Most citizens won't have stuff that goes in the coffers. It's only those that have like artifacts and other like items. But at least it will keep all the clothing from being piled up on the floor, which is a nice to have. It's not necessary, but it's a nice to have, which is why I'm doing it. And coffers just in case there's something that needs a coffer. I think most players don't even bother. Okay, is the plinth ready? Furniture, display. It is. Cheers. Now, about our axe dwarves. Update. Half armored. It's pretty good. Takes a while. Takes a while. But half armored. We have the petition, probably from the Mace Man. I'll take a look at that in a moment. And it was a crown, right? Is Sackbassin Thingo whatever, I don't know. Crazy name. Petition. His deck wants to petition. So, question. Do we approve the petition? Up to you guys. Here's the thing. It would raise our pop up to 76, higher than our normal pop. I'm fine with that. My only hesitation here is, do they even have anything reasonable to do? I would argue that the long-term resident we already have, like, probably hasn't even put in any effort yet, because there's nothing really in these caverns to hunt. So Emtha here. Oh, isn't Emtha here? I don't think really has done very much in terms of, you know, earning his keep. He has no kills. Versus like Glitch, who at least has killed a badger sow. Right? So we can approve him. I'll put one more minute on that. We can approve him if you want. I'm just... We feed them, they drink our booze, they eat our food, and they kill our nothing. That would be my argument against it. But, you know, I'll leave it up to you. Is he actually able to get to the caverns, though, or did we wall it up? We have not walled it up. So, the caverns, speaking of which... The cavern entryway is here. So it's, it starts here. We have 2 bridges and doors that go down these stairs from our main stockpile. And then these go all the way down here, and then this stairwell goes down, down, down. Oh, you know what? I don't think it actually enters the cavern. I think you're right. Touché. Because this got walled up. And then we descend. Okay, so let's actually open up the cavern again. Because we had built this bridge here. Is this linked? No. We built this bridge to cut off access to the cavern, so it couldn't be accidental. So let's see. I'm going to dig here as a auto. As a 4. Oh, come on. Game. All, sorry. All, and then we'll construct a floor here. Oh, well, once we have access. All right, so you guys say approve. His deck has been approved. We'll go to our tavern, which eventually I'll hit the right hotkey for. Open up bedroom 2 and put his deck in there. By smallest margin possible, by like a single vote. Right, we'll build a little bridge here out of, let's say, siltstone. And then they can actually access this thing again. This is linked to the bridge. So this is going to be the cavern staircase bridge. And then this is going to be the cavern staircase lever. I don't expect to be able to pull this lever in time to really protect us much, which is why we have it's like best case scenario lever, and then up top we have like a worst case scenario lever where we lock off access to everywhere else. And then I'll just dig like that. And then we have access to most of the ground of the cavern. Because, you know, I don't need them to be swimming around. All right. The spare temple's getting carved, and the other one's getting smooth. Good. Moods are generally improving, I would say. I mean, there's a few grumps, but for the most part, you know, people are pretty happy in here. And we're slowly furnishing the bedrooms so that it's not a giant spill of random material. How many silver bars do we have? 8? How many do I have queued up to make? Because we're making a lot of our furniture out of silver, so it might make sense to raise the silver count. So I think it's this one? No. This one. Silver bars less than 20? Less than 30. I think the issue is we seldom get to the tetrahydrite smelting queue. Also, why is all of it go into one smelter and not distributed amongst the others? Is this something you have to, like, specify? I know if you create, like, a bunch of, if you create work orders, multiple work orders for the same thing, it can issue it to multiple places. What if I do 2 shops max? What I'm hoping to do is create additional throughput. I'll keep it on that. All right. Drinks look bad. I'll just say it. I don't know why we have fewer drinks now. So let's make sure that we have a nice... Our brewers are not slowed down by anything. Because I have barley to be brewed. I have lots of plum helmets to be brewed. So what's going on with that? Check that other smelter isn't restricted accepting work orders. That's the only thing you can think of. I don't see an issue with this. The other smelters are accepting. It just keeps filling one with all the work orders and not the others. I suspect it's doing the same for a lot of the other bills. Like brewing from plants and 2 shops max, 2 shops max. I don't really see that it's... Is it not allowed to issue orders to both? Because there's not like a brew order on the other still. So, do I have to make a new bill for it? Or will it be issued? It should just work. Is this another, like, DF hack versus not DF hack thing? Because I'm thinking it might be. Because I really don't see this other still getting it. Should divide them evenly? Okay. Well, there's a lot more people now that are like ecstatic. Alright, there we go. I think the caverns are open. Yes. We have that bridge. We're getting to the landmass. And they're now open for the long-term residents to do things in. Cool. There's nothing scary, really, down there. But we'll keep a track on our long-term residents to make sure that they're not getting, like, murdered by things down there. Because then that indicates that we need to, like, be more careful with our own residents. Yeah, the brewing from plant really isn't creating another bill. So even though this might be unnecessary, I'm gonna double it up. So new. Still, brew drink from plant. I'll leave this at the bottom because I couldn't. I'm just no way do I want to raise it up. Drinks less than 600. I don't think I added C's to the other bill. Food storage items and fermentable plants. So replicating that. Okay, did the same. Let's see if that helps with the throughput. Make sure in standing orders I don't have auto-collecting webs. I believe I don't. No web collection. Because I know the risk of sending dwarves down there into the caverns to do stupid things and get hurt. Yeah, so having doubled up the brew drink from plant, I do see it now taking two stills. So I'm thinking that I'm either doing it wrong or there's a problem with it. But either way, I will I'll create a second easy meal here, and then probably do the same for steel bills as well. Alright, the easy meals. Greater than 5, 5, and 400. Okay. And then maybe what we'll do is we'll double up these steel bars, so that's 50, 10, 5, 5, iron for 10, pig, and flux for 5. Use one shot max, and then the other steel bar. I think the shot max is just not working as intended. And then we'll do pig iron bars, and that looks like a 10, 10, 10, 10. It's fine. Smelter. Pig iron. And then regular iron I'll add as well. Which is... where's my regular iron? Pig iron, steel bar... Do I not make regular iron? I guess not. No, I should. I'm now confused. The steel bars are iron bars and pig iron bars. Where's my iron bar build? Oh, it's the hematite ore. Right, duh. Hematite, magnetite, limonite. Alright, I'll do that again. Smelt. Hematite. One shot max. And that looks like 20, 10, 5. And I'm assuming all the others are the same. So mag and lime. Hypothetically, that should help with the bottleneck of some of the high tier, high throughput production. So I already see the still is working both now. The kitchen is working both now. And a smelter is now working both steel and pig iron. Petition! Ordrum paddle-skinned. That almost sounds like you got bullied there. You are what, a dwarf? I don't know an Udrum paddle-skinned. Is it you? Oh, there you are. You are a mace dwarf. 39 years old. Competent mace dwarf. Competent tracker. Do we approve this petition? This must be a bug? Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'm not going to speculate. I'm just going to create a workaround. I'm about solutions, not problems, right? If that makes sense. Thank you for tuning in to Dwarf Fortress, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Radamont.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Radamont.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow dwarves.